my name's Usher.
And welcome to Kids Church. Okay, Hero Factory, so it's officially time for another game. We love games here at Hero Factory, and like I said last week and the week before, we want you to keep a record of your scores, because in a couple of weeks' time, when we finish the Go Wild series, I want to know how many you've got, and the person with the most points will definitely be winning themselves a prize. So today's game is called Asher and Noah are gonna act an animal. You have to guess what it is. Maybe that's quite a long name. Let's call it Asher and Noah, the actors. Yeah, we'll call it Asher and Noah, the actors. So what's gonna happen is Asher and Noah are gonna come in, they're gonna act out an animal, and you have to try and guess what the animal is. You're gonna need a piece of paper and a pen, so if you do not have one, pause the video right now, go get one and get yourself back here. So what's going to happen is they're going to come in, they're going to act out the animal. If you know what it is, write it down on your piece of paper, and at the end of all 5, we will tell you what they are, and we will count up our points and see how many we have got. Okay, it's time for number 1. Wow. Asher and Noah, that was amazing. Okay, it's time for number 2. I feel like their acting skills get better and better every time. Time for number 3. Wow. Okay, it's time for number 4. And it's now time for number 5. Okay, it's time to tell you what they all were.
1 is an elephant, number 2, a camel, number 3, a shark, number 4, a monkey, and number 5 is a penguin.
Amazing. So if you keep a record of your points, again, add them to last week and the week before, keep adding them, and we want to know in a few weeks what they are. But that is it for today's game. We will see you soon.
We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo. How about you, you, you? You can come too, too, too. We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo.
G'day children, let me just get through here. I'm reporting live today from the Elephant Sanctuary. That's right, my name is Zoe, Zookeeper, and I am reporting to you from down here at the elephants. We love elephants here at the zoo, and elephants are incredible animals. Now today, Hero Factory, I am so excited to be telling you all about the elephants. We've got many, many elephants here at the zoo, and my favorite elephant, well, my favorite elephant is Edward. That's right, we've got an elephant called Edward. And he is incredible. He is huge, he is massive, and he is my best friend. And he is the greatest elephant I have ever met. Now, each week I've been telling you some interesting facts, so it's only right that today I tell you some more interesting facts. So here we go. 5 facts about those elephants. Okay, number 1 is the elephants are the largest animals on the planet. That's right, they are huge, they are massive, they are ginormous, they are the biggest animals you have ever seen. That is right. Number 2, that's right, fact number 2 is that they eat for about 12 to 18 hours a day. Now we all love a good snack, don't we? But elephants don't stop eating, and that means we have a lot of food to give them. They just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. Now, we all know that when we eat food, it's got to come out, hasn't it? So when you eat for 12 to 18 hours a day, it means that you will poo a lot. That is right. Elephants poo a lot. They don't stop pooing. They just poo, 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 which means we here at the Elephant Sanctuary have a lot of poo to clean up. We have to feed them, and then we have to clean up all their poo. But also, you know, another really interesting fact is that elephants, although they may be the biggest land animals, they are scared of teeny tiny bees. That's right, lots of people in the jungle use bees to protect their lands, to keep the elephants away. That's right, elephants are scared of teeny tiny bees. And finally, you know, one elephant is strong, but the thing with elephants is they love to work together, and they are stronger together, and they like to move around with their friends and their families, and you'll never really see an elephant on their own because they like to be together. Now, Hero Factory, it's been so good to be here today, reporting to you from Zookeeper Live, telling you all you need to know about the elephants, but I have got a job to do. And actually, I can hear Edward shouting at me now, and he wants some attention, so I am off to find Edward the elephant, probably to give him some food or clean up his poo, so I will see you soon. I'm off, back into the Elephant Sanctuary.
We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo. How about you, you, you? You can come too, too, too. We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo.
Joke of the day.
Hey Oda, what type of fish swims at night? A starfish.
Joke of the day.
So this week we have been talking about elephants, and Zoe the zookeeper introduced us to the elephants. Now, elephants are pretty amazing animals, and this week's challenge involves elephants. That's right, we want to see you guys get creative not with an elephant. We want you to see you get creative and create an elephant. Now, this could be in any way that you want. It could be drawing, it could be chalk, it could be paint, it could be clay, it could be out of Cheerios, I have no idea, but we want you to draw or create an elephant, take a picture of it, get your mums and dads to send it in, and next week we want to show some of those elephants to everybody here at Hero Factory. So just to start you off with, we want to show you an elephant that one of the boys has created for us, because it's just amazing. Wow, isn't that an amazing elephant? So Hero Factory, we want to see what your elephants look like. So make sure you are sending them in. Hello Hero Factory, it is now time for our big answer, and it is so good to be here again sharing with you some of the amazing stories and Bible verses from the Bible. It has been so good over the last couple of weeks. Our series has been Go Wild, and we have been meeting Zoe the zookeeper, and she has been telling us all about the animals that she has in her zoo. We've met Zeke the zebra, we've met Tiffany the turtle, and today we met Edward the elephant. Now, I love elephants. I think they are pretty amazing animals, and some of the facts that she told us are really cool. Like, I didn't know elephants ate so much, but I suppose it does make sense, because when I have seen elephants, I have seen their poo, and their poo is huge, which makes sense that they poo a lot and eat a lot, doesn't it? But the thing that she said at the end was that an elephant, although it's a really strong animal, it prefers to be with other people, because it knows that other elephants, because it knows that when we all of them are together, that they are so much stronger. Now, when I was thinking about all of these elephants being together and being really strong and working together, it made me think of a Bible story. Now in the Bible there is a story about a man called Nehemiah. Now Nehemiah was a cupbearer to the king. So basically his job was to try all the food and all the drink before the king did to make sure it tasted okay and there was no nasties in it, and to make sure that nothing bad was going to happen to the king. Now Nehemiah had heard that the walls of Jerusalem were broken and were damaged, and this made him really sad. So sad that he knew he needed to do something about it. So he decided to head back to Jerusalem and to help rebuild the walls. Let's see what happened.
This is the story of Nehemiah and the Jerusalem wall.
Oh yeah, Nehemiah. I love that story.
Nehemiah was a man who was born as a servant to a king and eventually became a cupbearer.
One day, a friend of Nehemiah's came to visit him. He told Nehemiah of how the wall in Jerusalem that kept all the people safe had been torn down and destroyed.
Nehemiah was very sad when he heard that. He wept and prayed for days for the people of Jerusalem.
Nehemiah knew that the wall needed to be rebuilt, but he knew he couldn't leave the palace without the king's permission.
God had given Nehemiah much favor with the king. When Nehemiah told the king of what had happened to the wall, the king not only allowed him safe passage through his kingdom, but also funded the trip and the rebuilding of the wall.
I wonder if Nehemiah was afraid to leave the land he had known for so long.
I'm sure he was afraid, but he chose to trust God and step out on faith instead of giving in to his fear. When Nehemiah arrived in Jerusalem, he gathered a team of people to begin rebuilding the wall. While they built the wall, Nehemiah and his men were made fun of. They were trying to keep them from rebuilding the wall.
I wouldn't want people making fun of me.
But that didn't stop Nehemiah. He cared more about what God thought of him than what those around him did.
Wow, that's so cool. I want to be like Nehemiah.
The people worked from sunup to sundown, continuing until the wall was complete. Nehemiah became a leader for the Israelite people, and God took care of him and the people for Nehemiah's choice to obey him.
God takes care of those who follow his commands.
And when you take the initiative to do good, then your light shines even brighter.
See a need, fill a need, just like Nehemiah.
Now imagine how long Nehemiah would have been building that wall back if he did it on his own. Imagine if he had no help to help protect him when people were trying to attack him. Imagine if he had to move all those stones himself and climb to the top of the wall to build it. He would have been there for ages. But Nehemiah, although how amazing he was and how strong he was, he knew that he needed a team around him of people who could help him do the hard work, but also help protect him. So Nehemiah and his team rebuilt the walls back, and it made Jerusalem so much stronger because of it. Now, just like the elephants and just like Nehemiah, together when we're on our own, we may be strong and we may be able to do lots of things, but when we're with other people, we can do so much more. And the truth is that we are stronger when we are together. Now, in the Bible, there is a verse that says this. In Ecclesiastes 4 verse 9 to 10, it says, "It is better to have a partner than go at it alone. Share the work, share the wealth, and if one falls down, the other helps. But if there's no one to help, tough." Now that seems like a really funny verse, but basically what it's saying is that we need to have a partner. We need to make sure we have someone else in our life, because if we were to fall down, we need someone else to pick us up. And just like the elephants work together and they know they're stronger together, and just like Nehemiah and his team of people together, they rebuilt back those walls. We, as Hero Factory, we are so much better when we are together. Now the thing at the moment is that we can't really be together. We're not at school, we're just at home, we not really get to see our friends, we're just seeing our family all the time. So it's a bit odd to say that we're better together. But you see, there are still so many things that we can do to show people that we are with them, that we're standing with them, that we're with them to help them if they ever need anything. You know, some of the things that we can do is pray for people. You know, maybe as a family, you can pray for some of your friends or pray for your family or pray for people that you know. Maybe you could send a friend a card or a little gift and say, I miss you, I hope you're okay. Now, one thing that we want to do together as Hero Factory to show people that we are standing together and that we are stronger together is we are setting you guys a colouring challenge. Over the next couple of weeks, we are going to be sending you a picture, and it is a picture of an anchor and the word hope. Now, at the moment, things are pretty tough. And people are really sad, and some people are lonely, and some people are not feeling great. And a few months ago, we covered our windows in rainbows, didn't we? So everybody would see them. But I think some people need a little bit of hope, and they need to know that things are okay. And one thing that will make them see that we are with them and that we are there is if when they're out on their walk, they can see something pretty cool in your window. So what's going to happen is we are going to send you this picture, and we want you to colour it in, and we want you to stick it in your window. We want you to make it as bright and as fun and as cool as possible so that when people are walking around, they know that there are people who are standing with them, and we can, as Hero Factory, can stand together and be stronger together so that we can help other people feel better. It is hard not being with people. And you know, the elephants like to be with each other, and Nehemiah needed his team, and you probably are missing your friends, but there is still so much that we can do to show people that we are with them. So Hero Factory, today's big answer is we are better together. Everyone say it. We are better together. Together, better we are. No, that's not right. We are better together. So this week, with your mum and dad or whoever you live with, have a think. What can you do to show the people in your world that you are standing with them, that you're thinking about them, that you're praying for them, and that you miss them? What can you do to show them that?
That's it for kids' shirts today.
Make sure to finish your hope colouring sheets. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.